fog. Look at the fog. Boy, it'd be a good day to hunt if it was hunting season. This fog on like this. Uh, Go to town again today. I got a lot of running backwards and forwards. I gotta stop somewhere and get some straw. Probably grab 2 bales. That way I can finish up this upper part of the garden. What I don't use there, I'll take down to the other one. Whoever it is, welcome in. Good to see you this morning. You gotta go in. Knucklehead. Let her go wake her up that way I don't get in trouble. Hey, Rod Wilson, welcome in, young man. Appreciate you coming in. Figured I'd go live for a little bit before I had to head town. Didn't get back in time yesterday to plant my great hot peppers here that's a butt busters. They're gonna be fun eating now. What's up, dog? Good morning, brother. Good to see you. Man, I was sitting in that truck all day yesterday. It's them seats in that truck just ain't Z28s. They just ain't made for pickup trucks. I'm telling you. Plus, doctor's right. I think I'm going to have a hip replacement, man. That's what was bothering me yesterday in the truck. And then we was over there for about 4 or 5 hours yesterday. I mean, it ain't bad if you got something to run around and do or something. We went to the park over here because I seen that pond there for years. I never stopped there because it's out of the way for me to fish. Yeah, I drove over there, pulled up, seen the sign that says no fishing. What the heck? Unless you're 13 years or younger. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Good morning, Rustic. Don, good to see you guys. Way to go, Rustic, on that big fish, man. You got you a 50 center there, buddy. Yeah, it was nice looking water. I did see some bluegills scat away from the bank. I don't know no kids that's under 13, I don't think. I don't know how old the youngest grandson is, but if I need bait, it's supposed to be release only. They didn't say where you can release it at. I mean, yeah, I'll release it into a bucket until we got ready to go. Yeah, I got mine too. Yeah, all stainless. Oh man, it's one of them mornings. My ears got a drummy sound in one of them. Probably where I blowed my nose and it popped. Can't stand that. Heard that. I got up this morning, fried bologna and fried some potatoes, and I just got me a scoop of potatoes. I don't need nothing else. Man, no matter how long you stay in bed, when you wake up, you still feel tired. like you didn't get no sleep. That's terrible. I'll run back over here today. It shouldn't take too long today, and then I'll come back and plant my Johnny Small Pepper peppers out there. I would take the car and throw the straw in the back of it and run down the road here, but man, it's so hard to get out of the car once you get it in there in the boot. Birds singing this morning, doves out there hollering around. Bet the whippoorwill was out here last night. Oh, it's foggy here this morning. I can't even see the top of the ridge over there. I should have just slept my old shoes on and waded the mud out there and went ahead and planted these this morning. Got one growing out of the top of the package that he started them in. Beautiful looking plants. Well, we didn't get a message about the grandsons coming up, so kind of good thing in a way. Didn't have time to go get them yesterday. I'm going to try to have an easy day today, I guess. Again, didn't do nothing yesterday really, but sat in the truck and that about killed me. I went into Habitat for Humanity over here and checked on stain and paints. They're anywhere from the exterior is like a lady said it was like $22 a gallon. I'm only saving 4 by going over. By the time I spend gas or going over there, I could just buy it over here. So it really ain't no deal. But they did have some saloon doors. I don't know. I can't remember what they call them, but I need 4 of them to go on the thing. It was like a buck a piece. Oh, well, shoot, yeah. I might, I might take some change over and buy up a bunch of them. Enough for 3 doors anyway. I think it would look pretty cool coming out of the pantry, you know. And if not, Chrissy don't like it, you know, I'll find something to do there. I know them suckers ain't cheap when they brand new. They weigh up for big money. They did have a bunch of paint rollers and stuff. They're like $3 a pop. Well, that's kind of what they pay for them over at Lowe's. $3 and $4 a piece. Oh shoot, I got more flowers to plant too. I forgot all about that. They're growing like crazy in a flower pot over here. What's up, Tommy Long? Son, I wish you was closer. I'd give your wife some flowers, man. A bunch of 4 o'clocks up here. I'm looking at least 10 or 15 in this one flower pot. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put them all. That's the catch. I'll probably have to break the tiller out and dig right here at the end of the porch and put some here, some at the corner of the house, and around this grill area right here. I know I got to spray it again, unfortunately, because I didn't get it the first time around. But them 4 o'clocks, man, they some bad little flower bushes, whatever you want to call them. The seeds look like little black grenades. Stonefly, welcome in, brother. Uh-oh, y'all in trouble now. Morning. Got your coffee, I hope.
Yeah, got coffee. Morning, Ernie.
You ain't allowed up here unless you got coffee and a 50-pounder.
Yeah. Hey, stonefly.
Tommy Long, he caught the biggest skip you ever seen yesterday.
Oh, we caught a bunch of skips yesterday morning. Yeah, the moon eye master right there, stonefly.
I need to go out there with him and see how to do that. I don't know, man. I don't need but about a 20-pack, probably 20 or 40 to put in the freezer. Give a few packs to the grandson.
Yeah.
I might go down there where they caught on big bluegill, but if they're big bluegill in there, that means there ain't no catfish in there. Because as small as that is, if there was abundance of catfish, they wouldn't be the bluegill. Guy ought to slip one of them big 35-pound shovel heads in there and let one of them kids catch it.
Yeah.
Oh, check it out. You got a green background. Look at that. He got a smile on his face bigger than Curtis with a bag of M&Ms.
Right, but I had a smile ever since I caught that. I had a smile yesterday. Y'all day yesterday, last night.
Surely, God, you didn't have a dream. You didn't have a dream and grabbed your wife and held her up like that, did you? Fish on.
She pokes me with her big ass toenail again when I was asleep. I'm gonna hold her up like something.
Oh, she got a shovel too. I know
Seems like
somebody else is like that.
Seems like every night it's like goes over, says peck, and it runs.
Yeah, I got that too. Back years ago.
Yeah, I got my new PB, folks, last night, 50-pounder. I'm a proud daddy. I'm a proud poopball. That's not a bad cat. That's me
Well, if
down
you
there.
had one of them chicken wing banders for chickens, you could have tagged that fish.
Yep. Look at the bend on that rod, man. Look, right there. I had fun. It was fun. I wasn't expecting that. I expected us to catch some, and I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. I thought about going down there to Alma too and fishing a night, see how well it is. Bailey, welcome in, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta get woke up.
It's starting to brighten up a little bit out here now.
Uh, I don't know what it's gonna do here.
I think I need to go down and feed the chicken, but I can feed her when I get back. I'm sure she's got food in there. Her by herself in that big lot, there should be plenty of food. What happened to me? What do you mean? Still here, Rustic?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I have not
Bailey
passed
said,
out
"What
yet.
happened to me?" What do you mean, Bailey's? What happened to me?
Nothing I know of.
Only thing I'm looking forward to is a hip replacement right now. That sucker bothers me after I sat so long in the truck.
Hip replacement.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
The bionic Ernie.
Pretty much. You know, if one goes, the other side's gonna go eventually.
Is this showing that something flashing on my side of your screen?
What, your logo?
Yeah, on my logo side there. Is it something flashing?
No. It's just steady calm.
Okay.
That's the first one I've seen that did that.
Man, I tell you what, we accomplished what we wanted to yesterday. We set
Yeah.
out, made a goal, we set out, we done it. That PV was just a bonus. The other thing was, I was supposed to start at my live at 10. We got into the skipjacks and got so focused on that that Jody had to call us. You okay? You know, you had a live schedule.
Hmm. Yeah, because they're supposed to be live, and then she started looking around there. A few minutes later, she found you.
Yeah, I didn't even know J Dog was live. As soon as we got back up to the van, got everything situated, put away, fish took care of, and everything. And I started the live right then. I didn't even look at my phone. I just started the live.
Yeah.
And drove over there. We set up. Went over there. Didn't have a pole out. I don't know. I have to go back and look at the live, but it was right off the bat. Big takedown. Bam! I popped this fish. Then I think the line broke. Got me wrapped up in a rock. Line broke. I can't remember. I have to go back and look. But it was a big one. Hung up
Yeah, you
on.
broke off. You broke off once or twice, and Dom got hung up. You
Yeah.
missed a few because they wouldn't hook up.
I had to break off a couple times, and fish got off, pulled the hook because they'd wrap up in them rocks, and that was a tough fishing last night right there. That place is a tough place to fish. Boy. Be prepared to snag every time you throw out.
Yep.
That's one place when you throw it out, it settles down. You better leave it. You better not move it unless it just goes down. You actually have to.
Wonder how a float would work on that.
It would float down the river too fast.
Oh,
Get me some more coffee.
they're dead. I'm about empty too. Boy, I messed up. I took that water pill this morning and we gotta go over there. Oh well. Maybe it'll wear off.
Well, I tell you what, my arms got sunburned. Whoa.
But we didn't have no sunshine up here yesterday at all. It might get a little bit today. I didn't even look at the weather.
Yeah. Morning, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry? What's going on, buddy?
Oh man, I don't know what it's going to do here today. Kind of looks like the sun's going to shine, and it kind of looks like it's not going to.
That's about the way it is here. With all this fog, it's kind of brighter down south ways than what it is here. So I don't know what it's going to do until it burns it off. Heard that.
It's breakfast. My boss is running her bath board. She just take bath. Oh,
Mine's still in bed.
mine asked me, said, "What are you doing up? What time did you get home?" I said, "About 1:30."
Mhm.
They said we finally sunlight yesterday after several days.
Heard
I
that.
man, my arm is fried. Both of them. So how's everybody doing this morning? I said 2 times.
7 people in here, 8 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody. Oh, almost out. I am out.
I don't know what that is 2 times. Let's see here. There we go. There's a better picture.
Yep.
It's hard. It's hard to believe. You look at that fish. You look at me, and you think, "Wow, you really think that's a 50-pounder?"
Hmm.
I started sticking my hand in his mouth, and I said, "Oh crap!" And Ollie said, "You better get them grippers."
Uh,
That dude had he had one heck of a tooth pad on him, boy. Sharp, too.
I bet. Being around them rocks.
Morning, Jody. Why are you tired and sleepy?
Good
Late
morning,
night last
Jody.
night? My mom was keeping me up late, setting on having talk.
Uh,
Yeah, I like fishing there. It's just that, man, it's a snag up city, boy. You better take some supplies with you over there when you go fishing, I'm telling you.
uh, Says I have to be at work at 6. She don't come in until 9. uh, it happens.
Yeah, go shut your door and go to bed.
Mom, I love you, but I gotta go to sleep. I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, Jody, get her a couple power naps during the day. She'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be
Close
one of
that
them
door.
closed, be one of them closed doors at her office today.
Yep.
They'll be walking by and says, "Oh, Jody's door's closed. Don't go in there messing with her."
Behind closed door.
But I pay for my trailer tomorrow. Hey, awesome, Jody. Awesome.
Where'd it go? Gear done.
Yep, you're done. Did you get all her stuff out? If she leaves it all with her, just have a big yard sale. Put it out there and have a free sign. Free. Just please take it. I tried so hard all day yesterday not to get my feet wet. And there at the end, while I was standing there, a big wave come up and soaks me from my knees down. And where'd that wave come from?
That was Jody going by with that new pontoon boat, the big motor on it.
Do what?
That's probably Jody trying out a new pontoon boat.
I went down. It was dark. I couldn't see out there. She running around out there with her lights off.
I figured that truck sounded funny when it went down through here.
Whatever's left is mine. Ship. Plenty of time to get it out. Yep. But hey, she comes up there and says, "I'm gonna get the rest of that stuff." Hey, empty it out of there. Just watch it. She might start taking faucets and light fixtures.
She bought the house and didn't buy the rest of it.
Yeah, she just bought the framing.
Oh, that'd be messed up.
Look there, Jody. Look there, Jody. Jody, 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 Jody. Oh, let's go get me some coffee. That coffee tasted good this morning on 4 hours sleep. She goes, I bought the wheels.
Kind of waiting to hear that turkey gobble this morning. He's probably around somewhere else.
Turkey gobble, huh?
Yeah, every once in a while I hear one down here in the field. I figured it being foggy, he'd be down there eating.
I didn't see no deer yesterday, but on the way up there, I seen about 6 big turkeys standing in the field. I don't know
One
what
thing
it
I
is.
seen yesterday that looked kind of halfway wild was Amish buggy.
But
The first person I thought of was Jody. Gonna buy her a new truck. I can see Jody with an Amish buggy and a pontoon boat behind her.
she's gonna go fishing one way or another.
Have her little bonnet on.
All that hair sticking out.
She taking a break from making the jam and jellies. You know what would be messed up? She get one of them Amish outfits and go in the kitchen and mess around, and James is waiting for him to come through the door. Why you walk in and see her?
Oh,
Oh,
who are
something
you?
popped up.
What you do with Jody?
Huh?
James walk in. Who are you? What'd you do with Jody?
Something's hollering up in the holler there at the neighbors. Something probably after the chickens up here. We got coyotes up in that holler.
Got coyotes up in that hole.
6 wonderful people in here. 8 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody.
Yeah. Good morning. Jody must fell asleep.
Yeah. Midway of typing. Got half a sentence typed out and out she went.
Yep.
I've seen 2 hummingbirds this morning. They must have been sitting on nests this last few days or so. Normally they're out here buzzing by.
Buzzing by. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Donald said he's working and listening.
Heard that, Don? Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I want to go in there and change shoes and go out there and do that. But I know if I step in there, I'm going to bury up to my ankles. Boy, that bird look rough. Look like it's been fighting.
Just chill back and relax, Ernie.
I'll be back. I hear Mama up. I got pour coffee. Oh.
Uh-oh. Better have that coffee ready for it.
It's already made. Here,
Archer Park in Troy, Ohio. I told Big Mike last night, I said, he wants some skipjack. He better come down this weekend if it ain't raining. Get him some. Oh, Ernie. I'll have to give me some more coffee here in a minute. Yeah, I had several messages yesterday, phone calls. Where are you at? Thought you was going live. I forgot. And I did till Jody called. Tony, where you guys at? Couldn't get me on my phone. My phone's up in the van. I went down there with purpose to catch a bunch of skipjack right quick. I didn't bring none home with me. I gave all dog. Mercy. You got 9 people watching. Awesome. 8 thumbs up. Somebody did hit thumbs up. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Whoever did hit it. Boy, it's foggy there, ain't it? Man. Anything happening in them parks down there, Donald? Yeah, I got smoked yard today. Make it look good for the weekend. Ernie, you back yet? I guess not. Oh man, I gotta get woke up myself.
On to it.
Oh, I hear him coming.
Yeah,
Get out there, big boy. Go pee.
exactly. Go out there. Repeat.
Go fertilize
Well,
that garden.
she told me she'd get up about 9:30. It's okay.
Told you what?
So she's gonna try to lay there till about 9:30.
Yeah, she had a late night yesterday too.
Yeah, she has a late night every night. 11, 12, 1 o'clock. That's why she can't get out of bed early.
Yeah, everybody was surprised I was up that late last night.
Sometimes I lay down, can't sleep, go to hurt, and I'll get up and go in there and turn on the game, and all Glegg and them get shocked me being in there that time of night too.
Well,
But
usually
I,
at
I
certain time I take my medicine for my
yeah,
back. But about an hour later, man, I go lay down. I'm gone, but I didn't take it till about 1:30 this morning when I got home. And
yeah, mine don't work on me like that. I mean, I guess it's where over the years, I guess I got used to some of the pain, and it seems like nothing helps.
she asked me, so what are you doing up? I figure you sleep for a good while today. Yeah, I don't sleep very long.
Yeah, you gonna fall off the porch, knucklehead.
He said, all right. He said, it's okay. I'll bounce.
You probably will. Oh yeah, Don's out by Dayton there. He's north of Dayton. Used to get motorcycle parts out there. What is that? Honda, Suzuki, or Troy, or something like that.
Oh,
I think that's what it was called. I gotta get some things done. As soon as this garden gets, the rest of it gets in, I've got enough room out there probably for a couple more plants, and that'll probably be the end of that story. I'll probably set these zucchini over there, and then if all of them come up down there, oh my God, I'll have more zucchini than I can shake a stick at. I got potatoes here that I'm not going to be able to plant, but they're in a flower pot. They're good looking plants, so I was hoping a neighbor would dig up his and get back
yeah, I heard
on it.
he got. Yeah, I heard he got a. I heard he got a 63. That's awesome. Way to go, little fella. Figured J Dog sent me a picture of it, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get no picture or anything. He don't love me no more. I'm not in the clique.
Like you said, I didn't even check my phone. I didn't even know he was live. If I know he was live, I'd have been over there. But he asked if he should come over on my live. And I told him, I said, man, if you got a bunch of people in there, just go ahead and entertain them. I said, this.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's like his motor. If I I can get some cash up and stuff. I take it down and let J Dog mess with it if he can get it running. I've got the title for it. And got that little 7.5. Like I said, I just need to get some points for it. It'll be ready to go.
Hmm.
I mean, it should be worth 250 the way it sets.
What's that?
This little 7.5 motor I got, tiller motor. I was kind of shocked at how good it ran that 18-foot pontoon. It pushed it all over the lake.
Jody said 63 is my PB. Just wait, Jody. He gets started. He's a youngin'.
He'll know that river like the back of his hand.
His daddy does, yeah. He will know it. He knows a big chunk of it, but his daddy keeps taking him. He'll know it better than his daddy, probably.
Leave him alone. Leave your cat alone, knucklehead. Quit. Your butt beat. I'm gonna put her back in the house. Her eyeball popped up. Quit. Go. Go. Worthless cat. Only thing he does is eat, poop, and run all night. You don't even bother catching mice or nothing.
Huh.
He needs to go down the road, or coyotes need to get him. My dog's a different story. She out there trying. I got one cat here I need to catch. It don't belong here. Killing stuff and bringing it up here and laying it on the porch.
Yeah, it's yesterday we got our wires crossed.
The world.
I got away from him.
Got 11 people in here, 9 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody coming in this morning and hanging out.
Well, people in here, hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button. Cold Creek Billy.
What's up, Billy? I don't know, man. My chat quit. What's going on?
He said, Ernie, did you make a new Facebook?
No, why? What's going on, Billy? I don't know. My chat just up and quit for some reason. Last thing on there says Jody. Holy cow.
Yeah, mine did too. I got to play it on TV. That's why I see Billy.
I don't know how to fix that one though. Not on YouTube side. I'm afraid to kill it.
Down at the bottom, it'd be the
Yeah,
bottom left hand side. You see a little message thing.
yeah.
Click on it and hit. I think it's
Live
live
chat.
messages. Yeah,
There we go. Okay, here's Billy.
I got a friend request from a new Ernie Brown account.
No, wasn't me, buddy. Yeah, if anybody's got anything for me, it's not me.
There you go. Hey,
Well,
there's.
good morning. Well, good morning, you little stinker.
He told me it's a message that second last night. He said, uh, "Yeah, morning, number one fan." He said, "I'm backstage, you big dummy." I didn't know my phone was up in the van when I was skipjack fishing.
It,
It went from Jody calling and reminding. I was like, I would have never known. called Dominic.
I'll be back over your way this here in a little bit, about 12 o'clock, bro. A little before 12, Curtis.
Hey, if you're out there, tell Mace Dog congratulations.
Block it, delete it, whatever. It don't matter, man. It ain't me.
I feel like an old fart after last night, after all day fishing yesterday. Last night.
No, I probably won't make no new account. I need to delete some of the people on there from the games and stuff. I don't play the games no more.
Thanks, Curtis.
Look at that smile up there on that picture, Curtis. It's bigger than yours with a bag of M&Ms.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, when I said when I got back to bed, I pulled my phone up and I said, "Crap, it is that late." And I just went live. I didn't even check to see who else was live. I know deal with that other guy, Tommy. Yeah, he was a good net man. I got that thing up the net. I see the size of that head, and I was like, and I was sitting there trying to pull it down, and looking at it, and Donna said, "Quit pulling away." I said, "I'm not pulling. I'm just holding it." I didn't realize I was pulling him.
Yeah, Miss Rusty come in just right before you went down to that rod.
Well, he was barely like that with that rod on that one right before that that I missed. So I put a fresh piece of bait, just throw it right back out there. And 2 minutes later, Rob was doing that. And I went down there and it got a little more and it got a little more. And I went to pick it out of that rock and I was going to hold it. And I was like, it's right here. And then all of a sudden it took off and turned me around. I was like, whoa. But yeah.
Good morning, Mr. J Dog. Tell Mason the way to go, buddy.
Me and Curtis was backstage till almost 12. I just went live to hold people over till you went live. I appreciate that. Also appreciate the offer that you come over on my live. But like I said, if you had a bunch of people in your live, just go ahead and entertain them. You got them in there. Enjoy them. I appreciate that. And I had fun yesterday. Who was that in that movie said, I love it when a plan comes together? Can't remember who said that.
You want to? Sure. Huh. Oh, neighbor. I thought they was already gone. You look exhausted.
I am exhausted.
He's beat.
She said, you look exhausted. I said, I look sunburned.
You drink your big old gallon of orange juice, pep you up.
Yeah, get some good vitamin C in me.
Then go back out there and catch a 51 pounder.
Yeah, I got word last night in chat. I forgot who come in here said that. They said, Mason got a 63. Boy, I was excited for him. I said, now, and I said, and I'm sitting there thinking, after the video that I seen that was sent to me, I'm sitting there thinking, boy, I need to catch a 63.1.
Uh, Rusty trying to get an argument started this morning. He probably ain't even out of bed yet.
Yeah, he did a good job, man. 63 pounds, man, that's awesome. That's something I
Yeah.
got to look forward to. He's a young feller too. Curtis said it was Roger. I don't know. It was Roger. Roger's one coming there and said it. Jody said hi. Hi, Jody.
Yeah.
And I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh,
When they start
and he's a young man too, so he's got a lot of fishing ahead of him, boy. He just think of what he's gonna do.
putting that stuff on YouTube that you touch the screen and said hi.
Uh,
That's the
I
first
don't
time
know.
I've seen all that.
Been a while.
Oh wow.
And it won't go away until you it.
Really? Huh. That's crazy.
He fell asleep for an hour, so little fella.
Uh,
I know. I said, I got back to bed and I was trying to get into that live, and message popped up. Said I had a video, and I clicked on it, and it was Masons in there holding a fish. It looked like a flathead. He said, "Hey, Rustic, you want to go, bro?" I thought, "Oh crap."
uh,
Maybe that'll get him pumped up, get him out there fishing more. I hope so.
don't underestimate Mason. I'll tell you that right now.
No, no, no. They don't call him a YouTube killer for nothing.
Yeah.
He'll retire you. You don't watch. Don't blame me. Ask Kelly Bullock.
Yeah, I gotta stop and buy some vitamin C somewhere. I ran out.
Yeah, I gotta get me some. I'll get me some Friday. J Dog said hashtag Team Jody. Yeah, Kelly who? I don't know. I heard he retired. He got retired and went to playing games. I don't.
Kelly don't
Curtis,
have time to do no fishing.
see Curtis hit that set high thing to get it out off the screen.
Yeah.
What is hashtag Team J Dog?
Trash man run tomorrow, so I gotta get all that ready today.
He also caught a 12 pound and a 23 pound. Awesome. That video that you sent me, was that a flathead? I need to go back and look at that. It looked like a flathead. There ain't no big head on it. Curtis says, "Oh well, hashtag Team Curtis." Oh, the blue. I need to go back and relook at that. I just seen that, and I was listening to him, and I was like, "Oh crap!"
Hmm.
Yeah, we were so focused on. When I finally found them, I was really focused on them, and I was like, I just time got away from me. I just forgot.
I swear it sounded like either trash truck or a school bus.
It's one of the two, Ernie.
This school bus. It sounded like doors was closing like a trash truck at first.
He caught that one, Curtis, and I was waiting on you. 23 was on my life. Awesome. I know I got that 50. And I got a 13. And the other one, I think, was like, I don't know, between 5, 7 pounds, somewhere around in that area. We wound up with a 6 catfish and a buffalo. Tommy said, "And you believe this? This buffalo ain't just skipjack." Because Ernie, you
No,
going back to
I'm not
school?
going back to school. They couldn't handle me then. They definitely ain't going to handle me now. My
Yeah,
mouth's got a
back
lot
to school. You gonna go
more.
get that go get that pizza that school serves. Pizza and a brownie. Those two best things at school lunch, pizza or brownie.
The pizza was pretty good. They got the recipe on Facebook.
Jody
I
was a great
thought about
cheerleader
it.
when he was catching the big fish. Wonder what they could teach you now, old dog.
Well, from what I've seen so far, they ain't teaching the kids nothing, but I could teach them a whole lot.
I don't even work them to death.
First thing they'd have to do is get rid of that cell phone and games. Time to grow up.
Well, you'd have to show them how to do it, Ernie. You'd have to get rid of your games.
Hey, I don't play mine that much. They wonder where I'm at on there right now because I ain't probably been on there in at least 4 days.
Woohoo, Mason. Yeah, Jody was popping in and out, coming over on my live too.
And they teach these kids stuff in school that they ain't never even going to use. 90% of them don't want to work anyway, so they end up in a burger joint or something.
Joint
I'll tell you what, I'd give anything to be able to drive truck again. I made good money
coffee.
there at the end anyway.
It's old school. We need that back in school. Yeah, it's a lot different teaching things now than what it was when I went to school. I'll tell you that. I went to school in the best era of the 80s.
Yeah, I even told the principal off then too, so it really didn't matter to me. I quit in middle school and started working. They sent the truant officer out, and I was standing there talking to him one morning. He didn't know who he was talking to. He asked where I was at. I said, "Well, last time I heard he was down in Florida unloading trucks, making money." That's the last I seen of that cat. I'm standing there talking to him. Gets out of the car with a $300 suit on, and it was an old Dodge Dart, of all things.
Let's start. No cell phone or games. Well, Curtis done failed.
J Dog knows just what J Dog's seen. He's known more about me than most people do.
No, you can't teach Curtis nothing, but you put some M&Ms in front of him, and you can lead him wherever you want to go.
Like that mule and the carrot, huh?
Yeah.
Curtis puts a big line of them M&Ms out on a table, and he plays Pac-Man.
That's what I do when I eat mine. I put them on the table, and if there's all the different colors, if there's one yellow, I eat that one first.
When he was real little, his mom put him out on a table and grabbed him by his legs, and he pretended to be a vacuum cleaner.
Hungry Hippo.
Yeah, I remember that game too. Man, if I had my garage heated up and all that, I could have took it and turned it into a game room.
Morning, Lance.
Morning, Lance, brother. Hope you and I are doing good. We're just sitting here drinking coffee and waking up. Blackbird ran that crow off. That might not have been a blackbird either.
Hey, there's Sandy Toes. Good evening, Sandy
Morning,
Toes.
Sandy. Or good evening, Sandy. Hope you're doing okay, girl.
Morning, Mr. Tully.
Mr. Tully, welcome in. Good morning to you.
Got 14 people here now. Well, 12 now. Only 10 thumbs up. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, we know why J Dog, what one J Dog gives us, so we're all right.
Okay.
J Dog don't believe in giving nobody no thumb.
How does that 50-pound cat feel like, Rusty? At the time, felt great. You want to see it, Sandy? Bam! There it is. What I want to see is Mason's. A couple of the smaller ones there.
I thought you was giving me the number one finger. That'll probably come next, though, in the messenger.
That was a 7 thumbs up, AO.
Boy, J Dog, there'll be some pickles this year, brother. I got 20 plants out there, and if this neighbor don't take it, I'll have 4 more to go and some picklers over there. I figure about 2 more days, if it dries up, maybe maybe a day, maybe 2, get everything up.
Curtis left and came back. He
Yep.
removed that high thing. There's NJ.
NJ, welcome in, brother. How you doing? You
Where's
say
the
you was
trout?
catching the trouser trout. Shouldn't be fishing off the bridge like that, bud. That's a long way down there to the bottom, I'll tell you. I was in there the other day watching you.
He likes fishing off that bridge now. He can't throw his rods out from the bank that far. Now, where he's fishing on that bridge is private property. He can go down there and get the fish, but he can't fish off there.
Huh. That's crazy. Now, if he was standing in the water, he'd be legal.
He ain't gonna stand in the water. He's scared that bluegill gonna eat him up.
I watched the replay while I was. Oh,
Man,
it jumped on me.
it was a really nice catch to bring in, Rustic. Yeah, appreciate it. Uncle Lou, good morning. Did he just say he's fishing for trouser trout?
Morning, Uncle Lou.
With NJ, there's no telling what he's fishing for.
We had a nice bowl of fried potatoes this morning. It was pretty good. Some fried bologna. I fixed up for them in there.
Yeah, appreciate that, Sandy. It was fun. I looked at Dominic and I said, you better bring the net. I got a good one. caught a bluegill the size of a baseball glove yesterday.
Wow.
That had to be a hybrid. Get one
I
that
ain't
big.
never seen one that monstrous.
Unless
Of
it's a
course, I
hybrid.
live in Ohio, though. Hey, I'll tell you what, I swear I seen Forrest Gump yesterday in Lancaster running. He ran like him, he had a beard and all. Then I turned around and seen a boy. I said, look, that might be Buggy back in his younger days. He was riding a bike.
Say, dog's got them trouts, Uncle Lou. He's always busting my chops about trout if I catch one. Yeah, he used to bust my chops too, so I made a thumbnail of trout. had a live, it's got trout.
I don't know, Rustic, it might rain, buddy.
Nah, I just think it's foggy on you.
Yeah, it got darker. I don't know. Maybe the fog come out of the holler and moved this way, but the brightness is left.
Mr. NJ, what are you trying to say?
Yeah.
Dominic is the best cheer squad.
Wait till you eat his grill in there, Sandy Toes. He can cheerlead and cook at the same time, I can tell you.
He said the carp ain't biting. They are too busy right now, but I'll go out later. I got work till about 9:30. Carp ain't biting. Carp always bite.
Hmm.
They're a vacuum machine. They constantly move around trying to feed. Little punks.
Yeah, I need to go in and shave, get ready to go over there. I would swing by Curtis, but he's still in bed. Go over and stand outside and shake a bag of M&Ms. That boy will come jump out that window. I'll find that Volkswagen that look like an M&M. I drive it over there.
That's what Curtis needs. He needs a yellow Volkswagen with the M&M guy on the sides, on the hood, on the front part of the trunk.
Well, they put eyelashes on the headlights. I mean, might as well have an M&M on it, right? Terry B, good morning. Good morning.
More Terry B.
NJ's trying to say consistently catching. You're looking, J Dog. Misplaced. Welcome in, sis.
More Denise.
Well, if it's a blue jay or a turkey over in yonder hollering, can't make it out.
Never born a blue jay that sound like a turkey.
Well, you know how they got that chirp
Oh,
and blue jays holler like that sometimes too here. Oh, I see the sun.
I see the fog's lifting.
See the sunball up there?
Yeah, behind the hill over there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's coming. It's up above the hill.
Yeah, you're going to have a sunshiny day probably. Just got to burn that fog off.
Yeah, I was just shocked the fog's like that, man.
I mean, it's
They
not
had a lot of
out here, Ernie. No. I thought it was going to be foggy last night. I drove through some thick fog coming home last night, but that was
J
over
Dog said
there.
he sent you a picture.
Yeah, I got it. I'll check it out here in a minute.
I'd set out here when that turkey Tom's out here. I can get him to talk back to me.
Yeah, when I was coming through towards Wycliffe, coming up through there was several places. I thought, well, it must be going to be foggy because, man, this fog is thick down through here.
Yeah, I didn't think the fog was really all that thick. I mean, but it must be pretty bad up above the hill there. Now I can see the top of the ridge. Yeah, I stopped over there in town out there by the college yesterday at that nursery and see if they had any touchmanots. They didn't even know what I was talking about. She looked them up and she said, "No, we don't have none of those." I said, "Okay." I figured since you all been in business for many, many years and you'd have something like that.
What'd you call them?
Touchmanots, they're a balsam.
Touch me nots. Yep, I know what you're talking about.
You
How
got
about
them
you say
seed
catch me
pods.
not?
The seed pods, when they get ripe, you touch them and they explode.
How about you say catch me nots?
Mhm.
Catch me not. Sounds like I ain't
But
catching none.
I did see spider plants with 7.99 for two of them. I found one with two in a pot. It was little. It was kind of cool little plants to have too.
It's not forward. I'm not built for prolonged diplomatic negotiations. Don't touch mine, I'll kick you in the shins.
Yeah, I gotta build another steering box for the pontoon too. I like to have a fiberglass console. Daggone that sun popped through there quick. Wow.
Hey, J Dog's in here now. You are telling about the motor plans you're thinking about.
Yeah, I'm thinking about bringing you down this 40 horse Johnson and see if you can get it running. If you know anybody looking for a Mercury, it needs a set of points. Take $250 for it. For it to be worth that, it pushes 18-foot pontoon
Or
pretty good.
Sam, you're not built for what? My place is up for living. Oh, Lord Blossom.
What's up, Techmonauts?
See what J Dog put down there? Then Ernie, I'm not touching your Johnson. I'm not Curtis.
It's a Super Johnson. Super Johnson. It's a 40. Oh,
Super Johnson.
hey, what's this I hear? Somebody sent Curtis a pair of knickers. That coffee didn't last long. I gone hole in the cup.
Good old G's.
I think once I get these pepper plants in, my garden over here will be done on this side.
There's what Doctor today. Doctor told him, said, he said, you need to get out and a little bit more exercise. So he went home, told Eric, he said, where's my yoga pants? I got to do the
What is
downward
this?
facing dog. I said, yeah, a great boat motor sitting back there going to waste.
Oh, okay. So they got other names for them than just that.
Just wherever you're from, that's what they call them.
No, it's not going to waste, J Dog. I promise you that. I'm just getting ready. I've been sanding on it a little bit, getting them rails ready. I'll probably do a little bit of that today too after I get back and get these peppers in the ground. I'll probably sand a little more on it. Get the rails done. I can get them painted up. I just ain't made up my mind what color to paint the rails yet. It's got forest green carpet. I think I got some neon green paint in there. I'll paint the rails green and put that S on the railing in purple.
Yeah. Right, Sandy? It does, don't
Well, that plant should have been called a woman. Certain times you touch it, you're all right. Other times you touch it, it explodes. They got one plant here that's expensive if you can find it in the woods. It's called lady slipper. It looks just like a lady slipper. And then they got some called snake root. It's expensive too. You can make money on it.
I think somebody was sitting around getting high and they said, let's start naming these plants
Yeah,
with some of the names they got.
it's crazy the way they do the tomato plants, man. They should have just left that crap alone.
Oh, hey, babe. Love you. Love you
Well,
too.
crossbreeding all this crap. You got a stripey. Only thing it is a yellow and a red tomato.
Ernie's. You say hi to him. He hears you. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Rustic. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you this morning?
Hanging in there. He been a good boy. Or you have to ground him now.
He's being good so far. We'll see after tomorrow. He's got to go grocery shopping tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Well, that tells it. He's been folding clothes, though. I've been watching.
Yeah. I'm grateful.
Yeah, Miss Chrissy's Ernie's wife said, Ernie, take a lesson right there. That's how you folk out. Ernie said, it don't matter, it's clean, just shove it in the closet.
Exactly. I fold it
Oh,
up and stack it.
he's doing it. So, and I'm working all the time. So I don't complain at all. I'm excited. I got clean clothes.
Exactly. That's what I told her.
Tell her good morning.
Well, you can.
Oh, good morning, Sandy. Well, y'all have a wonderful day. I've got to go to work.
All right. Be careful at work, hon.
I will.
It'll be a pretty day out there today.
Good. I'll be in Kenneth.
I got to mow the yard later on.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me. Mine will be needing it this week too sometime. Maybe next week.
You gonna need gas, ain't you?
J Dog said Rustic makes a wonderful housewife. Yeah, I mean,
Yes, he does.
He cooks, he cleans. I mean, he's almost as good as me.
No.
you don't have to every day. Got laundry Tuesday, dishwash Wednesday.
Picking tonight Thursday. I'm
As
really
long as you ain't window watching there, you'll be all right.
Love you too. Denise said hello. All right, stop and get you some. You hear me? No, she gone. She gone, Curtis.
I would, Sandy, but they couldn't read my writing. I'd have to hire somebody. Man, that old corn popping up down there looking good. That rain really helped it. Yeah, probably next year. I'd only have to plant maybe 2 rows of beans, but we'll have to see what it brings in this year. I got some of the better beefs. I got some Romas. I don't know what them ones was you said there. Never seen them. San Marzo or whatever.
I grew some yellow tomatoes one time. They were pretty good.
Yeah, we've had yellow tomatoes. They're okay. They just ain't got no acid in them.
Yep.
They make pretty decent sandwiches too. I guess.
Yeah, get a cheeseburger later.
Oxheart tomatoes. Yes, I do Sandy Toes. That's what I make my sauce out of. Oxhearts, Romas. They're both
Dang,
basically about the same.
she left her phone in here. She's trying to call and find it.
Uh, I got about 50 Romas sitting over here in a tray that I'll probably try to figure a place to put them in the ground. They'll just have to grow on the ground because I ain't got no way to tie them up. I probably got about 50 flower plants sitting here on the porch. I give 2 tubs away. I didn't look for all the seeds to come up when I planted them, to be honest with you. I like my rose moss. It's kind of looks good in a gutter hanging off the side of the porch here. I got 2 more gutters down there. I didn't even fill up yet. I ain't have no dirt. Ain't got the money. I'm gonna try to get the onion sets out of that tray over there. It's the green onions is trying to die on me. I want to put them in the ground, see if I can revive them, get them to grow. Well, on mine, Sandy, I bought an $800 grinder one Christmas, and I bought a juicer to go on it, and I bought the hamburger pattier. When you get done doing the meat, the patties look like store bought. The juicer, I wash the tomatoes and put them in there. I don't have to blanch them or anything, but when they run through it and it comes out, I pull all that off to the side, and then I'll take whatever is left over there that come out the other end. I'll run it through 2 more times. When I'm done, I can hold 3 5-gallon bucket of tomatoes when it's done in my hand. So that tells you how much juice I can extract from a tomato with that. I'll tell you, I might see if the neighbor will let me till that up there and put these tomatoes out up there and just let them have at it. You know what I mean? I'll go up and wish I had some fence. So, man, I'll tell you, I won't get as many in his patch up here. Is about like my one over here to the left. It ain't a real big piece chopped up there. I got him some potatoes here. It's already growing. I got him some cucumbers. It's already up. I got him some zucchini up. I got him some tomatoes that's up. I mean, if he would go get the straw and the stuff, you know. I wouldn't care to go down there and do it. I'll get some out of it, you know. You're making it like a proper Italian. Well, I do make my sauces. I like to boil them a little bit and cook them down, get them a little thicker. All right, Terry B, take care. Have a good day, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. Got 11 wonderful people in here. 15 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody. I wasn't going to grow any over the winter, but found 8 volunteers around the yard, so I left them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, when the girls clean the horse stall out, I'm thinking about taking down there at the lower end of the yard and just let them dump some stall when they clean their horse stalls out. Let them dump it down there. I put a potato in a feed sack here. I want to see how well that works. I want to set it out there in the yard somewhere. Keep an eye on it. Let it grow. It probably won't do nothing. Well, yeah, it is. It's popped up there. It might have some potatoes on it. If it just gets little marbles on there, man, you wash them up and throw them in a pot of green beans. Man, you got some good eating right there. She said, "Fine, Terry. Slip, fall, grab some random ladies on your way down." Uh, is that how they do it over there to get by with it? What screen? What are you talking about, Billy? My screen ain't messed up. Is that better? What do you mean? I'm in YouTube mode, Billy. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, rustic's on the other side. Uh, yeah, I had plans, but so far they fell through. I had plans of going fishing last night, but I got back in time and had the grandkids here. So I was going to go tonight. Well, I can't go tonight because I got to burn. I got a few things to do here yet. Rustic side's flashing. Huh, I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know. That's on Rustic side. He probably got a phone call or something or causing his to do that. I hope my okra comes up this year. I know the first 2 packs went downhill swinging because of the weather. I know next year to plant plants, plant them in trays. I gotta get me a couple tables to set in there for my planting. I got me a grow light. Hopefully it works. I just gotta learn how to operate it. May have to buy me another one. It's kind of cool. It's red, white, and blue lights of all things, and they're calling it a spectrum. And it's supposed to grow plants. I don't know how that works. but I'm gonna have to look it up and see. Think I'll change this up around that there and freshen it up on some gravel or something, or scrape it with a rake or something and spray it again and see what I can do. That did look good right there where the grill and stuff was at one time. Had a nice picnic table, place to sit. Shoot, nobody comes around, so why have something like that, you know? I could have been planting something there. Some groceries. Heard that, Sandy. I always thought a grow light was a fluorescent bulb, a special fluorescent bulb. And when it come in, I plugged it up and turned it on. It was all red, white, and blue. I was like, "What? This don't make sense." But now I can grow some plants in the house. It's just that they don't look good or stemmy. Got real long stems with a few leaves on the end of it. They look about like I feel, tired. But that's okay. My little Steve Adam tomato plant I got in a 5-gallon bucket here on the porch. I'm going to check it out and see how well it does versus the 4 that's out there in the yard. And maybe I can get some pine shavings and stuff and saved up to where I could use it out there next year in the garden or whatever. I like putting it down through the corn out of the baby chick lot or tank in there. That way they the corn gets the nitrogen out of it and they grow real good.
Boy, them illegals ain't coming back.
Heard that. Yes, Andy, years ago they had a fluorescent bulb that was a grow light, and it just looked like a regular old fluorescent bulb when you turned it on. I couldn't tell the difference on it.
Turn the TV down.
Heard that. I thought about going in and grab me another cup of coffee. That'd be 2 already today.
2 what? 2 cups?
Yeah.
Well, you're behind. I done drunk 5.
Well, my cup was probably 2 of yours.
Probably. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh no.
Right around the corner.
It might be a little bit bigger than that, not much.
Yeah.
Mine holds good 20 ounces easy.
Yeah, I say that's a pot at a time.
And I got a big old bun coffee pot. It's too hot here.
A proper winter. Yeah.
I heard that. Thanks for mentioning that, Sandy. Daggone, I almost forgot. I got a plastic bag with damp dirt in it. It's got cherry seeds in it and peach seeds. I'm going to bring them out. What is it, June, and plant them in a flower pot and see if I can get them to sprout. And if they sprout, I'll have some cherry trees and some peach trees.
Yeah, Billy, that's Ernie. Started on my first cup of coffee, trying to get woke up. It's a half a pot.
Yeah.
Cut, Billy half. Let's see what
Yeah.
we got.
People that know me back when I did a lot of fishing and at the lake and stuff and drove truck. My one cup held exactly a little over a bun coffee pot from a restaurant. That's what I've got here now. And we bought coffee by the case to make it through the month because I drank so much coffee. Now that I ain't got that kind of cash, I kind of quit drinking the coffee like that.
Let's see what I got here now.
Now they said your side was flashing.
I didn't quite get it all in. Look at the belly though. It's got a big old chunky belly.
Yeah, Mason eats good. Oh, that's the fish. He did good though.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it'll be June before I do that.
At least I helped someone today. I'll check in tomorrow to see that you actually took the cherry seeds out.
I can't take them out of the fridge until June. They said 3 months. And I just throwed the cherries and the peach in there together. I mean, what's it going to hurt? JCT, welcome in, buddy. Appreciate it.
Morning, JC.
And if they get popping up, sprouting real good, I'll get some cherry trees planted around here. I'm trying to make this place self-sufficient. You know what I mean? I'll have honeybees out back. Got the apple trees. I need to get me some grapes out here too. I'll have chickens to supply my eggs. Only bad thing about planting trees in the chicken lot, once the tree gets so big, a chicken can come out of there. Oh, really? I don't even see. Once that doctor took my job away from me, days, times, months don't matter no more. I didn't even know what day it is half the time. Anyway, I gotta clean out the biddy tank today or tomorrow. I gotta get that cage dry. Yeah, Curtis, he swung my sleep apnea into narcolepsy, and I don't have that. Then the doctor had surgery and he died 3 days later. So therefore, I couldn't get in to see the new doctor for at least a year. And by then, my Social Security and disability done got started. So it took me a few years to figure this doctor out. He's just there for the money. I don't even see him no more. I ain't seen him in probably 3 years.
Okay. Rustic, wake up. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I'm still sleepy after 5 cups of coffee. I ain't sleepy, it's more or less just tired.
Yeah, I hear mama up.
Walking up down them steps, man. I made a lot of trips up and down them steps yesterday.
Yeah, it'd take me a few minutes to get down there myself.
Get down where?
Down the Kentucky Dam, down them steps.
No, it don't take long going down. It's like this. It's the going up part.
Down here at Racine, I drove all the way out there just to check it out, see what it was like. Man, it's a long way down there to the bottom, I'm telling you. Chrissy couldn't do it. And I really don't like going places and fishing and her not being able to get down there to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know I drove by it this last night. I come across there, they're building that second lock here next to that one at Kentucky Dam. And I never realized how big and monstrous those gates were. And how deep it was until I looked down there and there was people down there working and there was semi sitting down there.
Wow.
And I'm like, good night. And I looked at them gates. I said, man, that reminds me of that movie, that one movie, King Kong, when they're at them gates and they're looking up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, geez.
I've never been through a lock. I don't know nothing about them, but I know they have to be pretty good size for ships. I don't know how they work, so I know down there the Ohio River at on 35, they got some locks down there. Everybody fishes those locks, wherever they're at. And they seem to do pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I never realized how deep them things were. It's like, wow. Yeah, the only way they can get that semi down in there is by them cranes.
Oh, wow. You figured they'd have like a little roadway down in there for them anyway. You would think.
I didn't see one. If it is, it was on the end towards the bridge where I couldn't actually look down in there on this end.
Yeah, it'd have to be big enough for him to get down in there and turn around and come back out.
I mean, if y'all want to see something that's amazing that they're doing, that nighttime when they got it lit up with lights down there, and it's like, wow, I never realized just how big that was.
Learn something new, buddy.
What do you do with your power washer up there?
Huh?
So what are you doing with your power washer laying there?
Where? Oh, no, that's just a hose to this one on the porch here. I throwed it out there. I tripped over it one day. Throwed it out there.
Well,
I'm
roll it up.
waiting on, hold it. She said June is 24 hours, so I gotta be having his cell here pretty soon. I'll go over there and he's still got that
What
power
do you mean
wash
by
on by.
what do you mean by reverse? Ernie's behind in the line. He's way behind.
I see reverse down there.
You're sitting reverse.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's on. That's the last thing I see. I don't know what reverse is.
It looks like your tomato plants out there are growing.
Oh yeah, they're growing good. Peppers and cabbage over there doing good. Way down yonder, the corn's all standing up good. The beans are doing good. So it's just one of them waiting games right now. Just need some more straw, and I ain't got the money to do that just yet. I want to buy one more bell to see if I can finish up over here with the peppers and stuff today. My not broccoli, daggone Brussels sprouts. I got 2 small rows of that. There's probably about 50 plants all total.
Man, you
Got
don't
a
have
row.
Brussels sprouts. You don't know what to do with.
Oh, buddy, I'll eat them. I'll put them in the freezer. I'll freeze them up and use them in roast. When we make roast, if I got some, I'll throw them in the roast. Cook them in with it.
Well, and a roast don't mix, Ernie.
And then it don't taste bad.
Yeah.
Once that meat juice gets in them, ain't too bad. But I'm like you. I use butter though. A little bit of water, a stick of butter, and cook them. Mm. I'll eat them before I will a piece of meat.
I don't eat a stick of butter. I use olive oil and salt, pepper, and then, man, you talk about good eating.
Yeah, we salt, pepper, garlic, and stick of butter, a little bit of water. Cook them in it.
I'll take and boil them for a little bit, pull them out when they get a little soft, and
Uh
get
huh.
that get that skillet out. Put a little bit of olive oil in there, a little salt, pepper on them things, and just get enough, just barely brown them, barely.
Yep.
They're good eating. I like a bowl too.
You can cut them in half and put them in on a cookie sheet and roast them in the oven. They're pretty good that way too. It's kind of the same way with the skillet, but we do the cookie sheet and just flip them over.
Yep, they're like a small ball of cabbage. Just tastes
Yep.
better. I know I put 4 plants out in our garden one year. There's more we can eat, man. Them stalks put on the Brussels sprouts now.
Oh yeah. Good morning, Mr. Mike. Welcome in, little brother.
Morning there, Mr. Irvin. Oh,
Here comes the wind.
here comes the wind again. Gonna blow my fog away.
Yeah, I'm looking up there at the side of the hill. I can see it move a little bit. Blowing up north. There went my live. It went and come back.
Huh.
Man, there's something wrong with the internet around here lately, or it's YouTube. I don't know which.
I don't mind that glitch.
Oh, fried liver and onions is good.
Ugh, I ain't eat no liver, man. I ain't eat nothing that's going that processing toxins out of one's body.
Uh, chicken livers, deep fried. Yeah, boy, that's good. What's up, Danny, brother? How you doing, buddy?
Well, thanks, Danny.
If you'd have give us a little while there, we could have taken what do you call that? Photoshopped it and put a big question mark on top of its head. We could have had some fun with that one.
Look, it grows. Hey, it moved to the Cumberland.
Yeah, it went to a different river. Be all right.
Hey, with all the massive flooding we had, that went down. Something moved around somewhere.
Anything's possible. It's just like Sandy coming to the U.S. Anything's possible. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another cup.
Go grab another cup of coffee. Ernie and his green thumb. He got plants all over the place. Ugh. My dog over snoring. Should come over, sightsee, come back, and then show you that I went to all your hometowns and never said hi to anyone. Hey, Brandon, morning. Ugh. Man, I got home about 1:30 this morning. I set up about 2:30 to relax a minute. Went long drive and not enough sleep. Yeah, I got that 50 pounders. Amazed me. It said fought that dude all the way in. It gets close to where we can almost net it. Still haven't seen it yet. And the daggum sinker hooks up on the rocks and hangs him up. So I just hold on to him. And he's pulling that rod down. He's pulling that rod down. I give him a little bit of slack, just a little bit. And after about a minute, I guess he rested up and he took off like a bullet. And I can actually feel that sinker line snap. I told Dominic, oh, he's free. Yeah, get it almost all the way in. The sinker line hangs, the sinker hangs up. Yeah, it's designed to break off. See, over there, I found out that if you got like a 10, 12-inch hook line coming off your main hook line, off your main line, I run about a 3 foot sinker line at the bottom because that way that sinker get down in there and that bait still be on top of them rocks. I had 20 on there. I usually run 17, but I had 20 on there because I couldn't find my 17. Hello, Teresa.
Welcome in, Teresa. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Let's see.
I know one thing. I gotta get me some more sinkers, and I definitely got to get some more three-way swivels. So I'm gonna keep fishing that over there. You will lose the tackle, man. I got lucky several times and got my sinker back. I got to where I quit throwing them eights. I started throwing them cannonballs, 4 ounce cannonballs out there way upstream and let it catch, go down the bottom and catch. And I said, if I'm gonna lose sinker, I'm gonna in the rocks. I'm gonna let the little bitty sinker hang up in the rock. It was all right until I guess they turned the number one turbine on. We couldn't see that one, and man, that current picked up. Yeah. Yeah, I found out the hard way. 12 pound don't work good on sixes and eights. He'll snap that every time. They were hitting good over there yesterday. Well, they actually bit the whole time we was there. But it seemed like to me in the mornings to about 3 o'clock is when the biggest bites are.
There's them tomatoes I transplanted. Look how tall they got.
Oh yeah.
They're looking good.
Yeah, they're not leaned over anymore. Give them a little bit of water, they straighten right up.
Yep. Yeah, I had to let meathead out. There she is. Yeah, I'll probably end up having to plant some of those around in the yard and just let them grow.
Well, you got a strip right there beside the deck there. You got worked up. Plant them right there.
Yeah, I was going to plant flowers in there. I've got probably about 50 of those.
I'll be planting
Yeah.
my tomatoes in there.
Yeah. I need some fence. I just ain't got the money to buy it.
Where are you gonna put all the tomatoes?
Well, I was going to give some of them to the neighbor down there to put in his garden. And his ex, I was going to give her some to go in her yard, but
You better get something to your neighbor pretty quick, or
yeah, I know. It's going to be too late.
she'll get some off of it, but it won't fully produce good tomatoes.
Yeah.
All right, Sandy, you have a good evening.
Take care, Sandy. Sleep well, girl. We'll see you tomorrow.
Usually I like to run about 17 on my breakaway line. But like I said, I couldn't find it. I think granddaughter's got it in her, probably in her toy box. That's where I find most of my fishing stuff. She
Yeah, I
thinks it's
guess I
funny.
could plant some of them right there and take and just stake them up best I can.
Yeah, my granddaughter, she thinks it's funny. Like that fluker reel I got uh laying on my desk. She thinks it's funny. She'll walk in here, look around, she'll see that reel, she'll snatch it, take off running, laugh.
Uh,
They should plant 12 squash plants this year. They are loaded. We're gonna have squash coming out of our ears. Oh yeah, them things produce. They keep producing too.
Freeze them, Danny. Freeze them, buddy. Fry them up in the skillet. I'm just, I run out of room. Only room I'll have now is if I can get rid of that big stump out there. I got a little spot tilted up down at the other end. If the corn don't pop up, I'll probably take the zucchini down there. I guess I could put some tomatoes down there. I think I got it real close to the fence of the chicken lot. I could tie them up. Not real sure yet. I got so much going on. It ain't funny. I've got hot peppers. I got banana peppers. I got bell peppers. I've got okra. I got cabbage. I got broccoli. I got lettuce, green onions, corn, green beans, beets, zucchini, tomatoes, cucumbers. I think that's about it.
Ernie could open up his own vegetable stand.
I probably could. Get up here and leave that chicken alone, knucklehead. She ain't scared of you.
Who's seen was. Man, I planted squash plants out there. We had so many squash coming up there. I was bringing them in, let them get room temperature, wash them off, slice them up, take a flour, salt, and pepper, and some other kind of seasoning, mix it up, and then I was putting them in it, and then laying them in some vacuum seal bags. I'd vacuum seal them, and man, whenever we got ready to eat, we just cut that bag, throw them right in whatever we was cooking. It was good.
Yep. Traffic picking up now.
I can't get a lecture yesterday. Stacia bought a new deep freeze for meat and vegetables, but it's full of skipjack and shad. She gonna kick your butt.
Danny Stone's the guy that's got you open the refrigerator door and you pull out the bottom drawer. It's got goldfish in it, swimming around.
Yeah, needs his and hers deep freeze. Hey, he feed her. He'd fill hers up.
If she get one shelf filled, the rest of them be skipjack.
You know, in a deep freezer, someone come with a little tray on top. That's her part. The rest of it's his.
Yeah. All right, get ready to water the chicks. I gotta stop by her. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some of those swinging doors, saloon doors. I just gotta buy them out.
Mr. Irvin, I'll try to get that sent out to you tomorrow. If not, it'd be Monday. Three bait tanks set up in the backyard. Blue bullheads, bluegill, and crawfish.
What are you doing, babe?
He said, "Okay."
Yeah, you can almost feel the humidity starting from the sun. You know, it's trying to warm up. I don't
Man,
know, maybe tonight.
we was up there fishing yesterday, Ernie, and it was nice all day long. When that sun started to set, I guess about 4 o'clock, 3, 4, 5. Man, all of a sudden it got really warm and the humidity jumped up a little bit, and I was sitting there sweating. I was like, "Man, I have
It's
been
funny
up
how
there
that
for
works.
years, didn't sweat one bit, and here I'm just sitting here sweating."
It's funny how that works, isn't it?
You can tell
Yeah,
when
I
it gets a
can.
bit cooler and the dew starts dropping. There's
Uh huh.
not as many bugs around the light.
Yeah.
I told
Yeah,
Dominic
I
there
got
were so many bugs that 12-foot rod was covered in bugs. I mean, thick. And I told Dominic, I said, the only way I'm walking down there in them bugs is that rod just lays over. That's the only way.
Yeah, I gotta get a small pole for my light for fishing, or it's gonna be bug heaven. I got one out there. I just forget to bring it around front. It's a PVC pipe. Got a piece of rebar by driving the ground. Eric.
Yeah, pretty soon, we ain't gonna be lugging no battery around. We're gonna I'm gonna get one of the little generators here pretty soon. Hopefully next week or so.
Yeah, I think they got a thing that you could put on the Harbor Freight generators to quieten them down a
Well,
little bit.
you can get them. You can get the ones up there that's quiet.
Mine's a 2000, and it's not bad, but it's not like a Honda quiet.
No, they ain't nothing like that Honda quiet.
The Honda's more like a hum.
Can't think of the name of that one. Uh, Gen Max or something like that. It's quiet. That's the one I'm gonna get. I can find out. I don't want to have to order it. I want to go buy it, so I need to find out who carries it. I think it's a 2000 or 2500 or something.
Somebody down that way's beating on something.
It'd be Rusty. You not sleep or what? I I laid down. I got home and I laid down about 2 o'clock. Took a shower and sat back and relaxed a little bit. It was around 2:30. 2:30. No, I didn't sleep very long. General.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Generax or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. Generac. Yeah.
It's small. Runs a long time on tank gas.
Ready to go in?
Thanks, Eric. Yep, Generac. Yep. I mean, that's the only one that I've seen for people using that's pretty close to a Honda. I mean, it ain't a Honda, but
Go in?
Hondas, man, they're proud of them
Come on.
little things.
Yeah, they are. They're proud of their price too, ain't they?
It's a good product, but man, phew, they ain't cheap. I don't know which one Danny's got. I think Danny's got a Honda. But his is quiet.
Yeah, I'll get that tiller out and run it back over this again to loosen that dirt up some. Drop it down.
They got that over at Kentucky, boy. They just let that water out. They had 3 gates open, and I went to get something for me and Dominic to eat, man, and went across there, come back across, looked, seen how much it dropped, come back across there. We got ready to go home, and it came up more than what it was when we was there. Like that gun, they're letting the water out.
Oh man, that's hot. Adam's over there beating on something, or somebody's over at Maryland's working. Somebody's swinging a big hammer.
It's fucking spot in the garage. It generators pretty good.
That's one way of doing it. Interact. Get them out of the way. Hmm. Just wonder if 4 steel barrels would hold that pontoon up.
What?
4 steel barrels and, like you said, a couple 2x4s nailed together, about 16 foot long, run through that hole.
Well, yeah. You ain't got to raise it up that high, just barely high enough to get the trailer out from under.
Well, from the way it sits right now, it'd be taller than a 55-gallon drum where
The
it's sitting
tubes,
at right now.
tubes should be that high off the ground.
Mine is. To the
Huh.
floor of the trailer, it's about 4 foot tall.
Oh, Harbor Freight Predators are good also, just a little lighter than the Honda. Yeah, I was looking at those too.
That's what I've got. I've got the 2000 series from Harbor Freight.
That
Then
mag set. That's true.
I got a 7850 Predator out there.
In the front up here, I got to get a carburetor for it, but I got a generator out there that powers my house, and I got to get a carburetor for it. It flooded so bad that I got to drain all the oil out of it because it got filled up crankcase full of fuel. 6,500 watt Predator from Harbor Freight. Something's wrong with it. I can't find anyone to work on.
Well, Danny, if you was closer, I'd look at it for you, buddy.
Yeah, Ernie likes to tinker on them things.
I've got one out there. I'm looking for a Kohler. It's a Kohler generator. The name on it says Power Play. I need a carburetor for it, and I cannot find one. And it's a super quiet generator. It's like a Honda. The motor on this Kohler had Kawasaki to make the motor to go on this generator. And it's so old, I don't think I can find I've looked everywhere. eBay, all that for a carburetor. Can't find one.
Hmm.
Carburetor went bad on it.
Billy said, I work on them all the time. Well, that's what I got out here. Once you start it, you can run it off full choke and it'll sit there and run. But as soon as you take it off the choke, it dies. So
That
I'm
carburetor. That's a carburetor. There's something in the carburetor on the low side that's plugged up.
yeah, because it filled that crankcase full of fuel with that oil. I think I would say it's a 6,500. I ain't sure. It's a good one.
Backfiring through the carburetor and the exhaust. That sounds like the timing issue there. Could be the coil not set properly. Idle jet is clogged, Rustic.
Yeah, I see that. How do you unclog it? They get down in that little bitty hole.
Air, carb cleaner. A tiny Timu's got a set of carburetor brushes that work. Unless you got a real fine wire, you can set and poke and fill it up with carburetor cleaner and poke and poke and poke. Finally, you'll get it broke through.
Hmm.
Or you can take the carburetor off, take it to the shop, and have them clean it and then put it back on. About the only thing they do, they got carburetor cleaner and a jewelry, one of the jewelry cleaner machines. They put carburetor cleaner in, and then they drop the carburetor in, turn it on, leave it set for 24 hours, come back, and it's clean. It vibrates it out.
Seafoam do it.
I thought about, well, you could probably do that too.
Yeah, seafoam works great. When I had my weld truck, that welder in the back, that big welders, it got to where residue would build up on the valves, and when you turn it off, it want to keep on running, keep on running, keep on running. And as long as it combusted, the fuel will drop down in there, and that was just enough. And so the guy told me, so run some seafoam through your carburetor, and I did that and poured the rest of it in the fuel tank. And about once a year, I had to do that because I used that welder a lot. But he cleaned it right up. That seafoam's good stuff.
Yeah, Billy knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got this four-wheeler sitting up here. As long as the choke's on, it'll run for a little bit, and then it'll just fall on its face. I got seafoam in it. We're running it. I'll start it up. I'm gonna get some gas treatment to dump in it too, and just let it sit there and run. It won't idle no more. That's what I'm gonna do to it. When I'm out here messing around, just start it up and just let it sit there and run. I gotta put some antifreeze in it though. Coolant. Yeah, they sell them sonic cleaners on Temu. I've been eyeballing them.
eBay.
Wish I had some money to buy a couple of them plants off of there that I seen on Amazon. Got a lot of color to them. What in the world? Cat crossing the yard down there. Time for it to go bye-bye. Oh, wow. That's cool, man. I'd like to have one of those pull behind generators to pull up beside the house here and just drop it and leave it set. That way I can hook the house into it. I bet you live on that road that goes up towards Gilbert up here where all them army things are. I think they're still up there. I want to say it's up around by a railroad track or something on the left hand side or right hand side of the road there. Can't remember. It's like going up to the lake up there. Going up that way from Man. J&J, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Old boy down the road had one of them pull behind 4-cylinder generators. I don't know if he still got it or not. I know he's got some old things down there he's going to sell. I don't know where the airport is down there. I've probably been by there and not even know it.
Oh, what was that? Hey, there's Double J.
Oh no, I ain't got no picture of it.
What you gonna
What'd it
trade
come
me?
off of? 24-footer? If I had a Bahimi top, I could just lay it down on the front part of the boat. and strap it down instead of putting that solid top up there. Well, it's a frame with cloth on it, with vinyl on it, or canvas, shall I say.
Hmm. Yep, 24 foot.
I don't know. Send me a message later. We'll talk about it. Show me a pic of it. I'd like to be able to sell these circular saws I got up here. I got 6 of them. I'll take $50 for all 6.
You ain't my bucks.
Anybody looking for a saw, they'll give you $20 for one if they need one. For the price they're going for nowadays.
Yard sale price, get 50 cents.
I can get more than that at the pawn shop. I already stopped over and asked them what they give for them. Believe it or not, they only give them $5 for them over there.
That's why I said yard sale price, 50 cents.
Then they turn around and sell them for $30, 35.
That's why they'll sit on the shelves over there forever.
Pretty much just like their guns they got in there. For what they want for $243, I can go buy a brand new one. But a 243 is a bad rifle, I'll tell you. One daggone apple tree's got yellow leaves on it already.
Somebody's throwing up a bunch of, oh my God, emojis. J-Dog, quit that. There goes a bunch more. Oh, there goes some 100%.
He said, you ain't, I don't see nothing.
Yeah, somebody's throwing up that little thing on the side, got 100% going and
Yeah.
faces. Now they're laughing.
Yeah, I don't see none of that.
I'll see
It's
how
not J-Dog.
I'm seeing it on the chat on the phone.
Yeah, I guess I could build here when I get down at the garden. I might just build me a set of steps off to the side here.
That's got to be Curtis.
I'll build them that way I can sneak around to the side there when I get my camera up out there. I don't have to be in the deer blind.
Man, I'm still tired.
It takes you a day to recover a little bit from all that.
Nah, I want to mow my yard, but it's got a lot of heavy dew out there, and I ain't full with it till this afternoon.
That's the way it is here every day for us. You walk out there and that grass is dry, you're lucky.
Oh my, this here it dry off about 11 probably, but I got to get it mowed because this weekend, if it's don't rain, I'm gonna drain my pool, take all my fish out of my pool, and put them in 2 big coolers with fresh water and aerate them. And while I clean that pool out, try to get a bunch of that crap off the bottom, that algae and stuff out of there.
Yeah.
I can fill the water up a little bit. Just like an aquarium, you got to clean it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about this pool. If I turned it into a bait tank, how would you go about cleaning the bottom of it out when it gets that green stuff on there?
My only problem is catching them minnows. Gotta catch them minnows and put them in there.
Yep.
Man, I can't believe how big your thing's got. It's the same about your toilet. No, I just got through cleaning that one.
No, he ain't running his trolling motor across there with the guy hanging out the back end of it, Curtis. So it ain't the same. You know the park I'm talking about where we pulled into over here on 37 there, going up towards the big hill. That's the one we pulled into, Curtis, over there. Maybe he can act like Billy Madison. We can get by with him being 13 today. Give him a little dot demon to fish with
There you go.
and a bag of M&Ms to keep his mouth quiet.
Here, Curtis, you just go for its little dock demon and these M&Ms. You be good boy.
Yeah, he get out of line. I grab him by his shirt collar and smack him on the butt and tell him, get over here and sit down.
I get kinky now. Smack him on the boot.
Say, boy, you better get over here and sit down. I told you about getting so close to that water. I'll tell you what, that pond looks pretty deep. Around the edge here, it looks like it goes out and then just drops off. So I don't know.
Then he might be over his head.
It might be. Put his floaties on his arm. We gotta make it look good anyway. Because if we gonna get in trouble, he better be catching some fish.
Curtis said, I don't think Sandy would appreciate you smacking my butt.
I don't know about that one either. You'd probably enjoy it until you needed it.
He would hate to. He'd be like, "More, please." Can I have more?
Yeah,
Sandy would make that boy speak fluent French.
we had a principal at school. We worked out. That old boy pal you stung.
Harry B, you still in here?
Yeah, he's still here. I seen him say hi to J and J.
This is one I take right here. They're one a day. Nature's Melody. They're gummies.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a couple of years to get this set up the way I want
There.
it. If I make it that long.
There's little gummies.
15 wonderful people in here, 23 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for coming in. Yep, I had $60 on it. I found my metal to use for my panels on my boat.
Do what?
The panels that go on my rails. I found them over there at that Habitat for Humanity. 2 rolls. It's flashing is what it is. I was gonna put that around there for my advertisement. I'd like to find a way to be able to put advertisement signs on my boat for my sponsor. Just don't know how about going about doing that one. Yeah, I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I've got 2 more sanding discs left, so the 240 I'll have to go over to something else and use it.
You can always do paint by numbers.
Yeah. But he told me just let him know what size and we'll be ready to roll.
Ernie sponsors dude wipes and Pampers.
Yeah, you know, my sponsor is a lot bigger than that.
Depends. You meant depends.
He's got DR in front of his name, and at the end it says MD. Man, I swear it looked like it's going to rain down south. That fog ain't completely burned off yet either.
Yeah.
Okay, with those 3 sponsors right there, Curtis, you just
Sickles.
pretty much described J Dog's sponsor. J Dog needs to be picking up on the dude wipes for Sammy. The popsicles is for
Pull yourself off after all them Pampers.
popsicles is for Mason. And Pampers is for the ones that get on his boat when J Dog beats them.
You're gonna do beat the crap out of them.
Well, yeah, Buggy would be the first one. Since he spanked him so bad on his birthday, it's coming back. You can believe that. Oh,
Buggy
heck
said,
yeah.
Buggy said he retires.
Only thing I can picture in my head is, Foghorn Leghorn picking that dog up and paddling him, dropping him and running. That's what come to mind.
Yeah, and he got that line drawn in the dirt. It goes just outside that line. That dog chokes himself on that rope.
Yeah, that's what I kind of pictured.
And then Foghorn walks off. The dog takes and races the line and pulls it back about a foot. Makes that line. Does it again. Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's funny. Morning, Lisa Elliott.
Good morning, Lisa. Hope everything's good. Hope Aaron's feeling better.
Gotta get that knee healed up.
Yep.
Man, ain't that weird how they do that knee surgery in that joint, but they got you like a huge cut down your leg.
Yep.
Catfish Hammer. Morning. Oh, thank you.
What's up, Mr. Catfish Hammer? Welcome in. Good to see y'all this morning.
Ugh.
Oh boy. I don't know what time it is getting to be. And I swear it looks like it's going to rain now down south. It's getting cloudy, unless that's that fog. I mean, it's pretty dark. It's headed right towards Stonefly.
Yeah, we used a robot. That's what they did on my shoulder. They used a robot.
Yeah, the doctor operates the robot.
You know, it's been a year, and I still have to stretch that every morning, and it still hurts. till I stretch it and exercise it and warm it up.
My shoulder does good. I mean, I ain't had no issues with it really. I overwork it a lot. My left one, it's starting to bother me some, but it's all the stuff that I've done where I ain't done it in 3 years. And you jump into something like that, it takes time. Man, I hope it don't rain.
Been several people's had knee surgeries this past year.
Yep.
This year. Been
Yeah,
several people past year had shoulder surgeries.
yeah, well, what am I going about a year now? Being being done with mine. I think this November will be a year or January.
Yeah, I got to quit messing around. I got to have that other surgery on my right shoulder. I was supposed to have done it this past winter, but I didn't do it.
Wintertime's a good time to do it.
Yeah, that, and it's not a very good time because that's when everybody schedules the surgeries.
Yeah.
They're backed up because everybody they want to be able to get out and do stuff when it warms up.
It only takes about what, a month? Get it done, start healing up. You can pretty
Dude,
much be done in a month.
I figured I'd have mine done in the wintertime. They done it on February 14th, Valentine's Day, but it took almost 3 months for them to get to me.
Wow.
They finally got me in there in February. That's when they told me. So that's when a lot of people schedule surgeries through the winter that way because they know they can stay in the house and recuperate. And,
I would do it in the first part of the winter when the snow falls. That's when I would do it.
yeah, but I I really can't do that, Ernie. I catch up skipjack and I need to be pretty much healed up because that's my casting arm, my right one. You don't want to see me
Well,
cast left-handed.
if you get it done like late in the fall, you should be ready to go by spring.
Oh yeah.
Look like somebody's talking from experience here.
I mean, when I had mine done, I was still in my brace upper skipjack fishing.
I was out here picking up logs, holding them in my arm, and got caught by the evaluation guy. What are you doing? I'm trying to work. Gotta get done.
Yeah, somebody's back with emojis.
That's Curtis.
Yeah, it's got to be. I know they all need to stay off their knees. Hey, Ernie, I'm gonna get off here, man. I'm gonna go back and lay back down.
All right, Bob, get you some rest. You worked pretty hard yesterday at that.
Yeah, mostly wore out walking up down them steps,
I know it. It's hard to keep. I mean, babysitting Dominic like that, it ain't an easy job.
keeping him on his toes.
That's good to see you guys got out there and got something. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, that's like the thumbnail I made. That's all it was for. It was to chill and fish.
Yep.
Go fishing. Have fun.
Yeah, I'll probably.
with it. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
what?
off here, everybody. He said it's not me. Yeah. Hey, y'all have a great day, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. I think tomorrow's Friday. Buggy be live.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
Everybody, take it easy.
Take care. Thanks for coming up, Rustic.
You're welcome.
And there's me. I really need to see what time it is. I gotta go out and get tape measure out of garage. I gotta send somebody's address to somebody if Chrissy ain't already done it. Because she'll have to do it because I don't even got the address to Hog Leg. There he is. What's up, Hog Leg? Hey, I got Jimmy's thing here, Hog Leg. I just gotta send it to you. Send me an email, Hog Leg, and I'll send it to you later today. The boss is in here. I gotta straighten up now.
Morning, everybody.
Yeah, Russ has got me thinking about throwing them tomatoes right here beside the deck.
Huh.
I mean, I hate to see them go to waste. You know what I mean?
No, I wouldn't waste them.
There's like 50 plants here. Really have nowhere to put them. That's ready. I mean, I could probably dig up a little more down there, but I ain't got no fence. They would just have to lay on the ground or something. Had a bunch of that PVC out there from that Habitat place, that big bundle. I could probably make me a fence out of it.
I'm not sure why it kicked me out.
Huh. Oh, goodness. Here. Oh. I don't know.
It's- I don't know.
You got
I don't know what it's
you got
doing.
you got Melissa, don't you?
Um, I think I have her email. Why?
Well, we'll just send that to her for Jimmy
Oh,
Geiger's t-shirt
yeah. Okay.
to Melissa, and then I'll go ahead and get it. And here comes the sun.
What phone?
I said the sun,
Oh,
and yeah, it's cloudy. It might rain today.
hey. Good morning,
I thought
Curtis.
thought that was the fog.
Mike Urban. Hogleg. Misplaced. Cokery.
UPS stopping in our driveway down there.
Hopefully, I don't miss anybody. Good morning, everybody.
I'm pretty sure it ain't coming here.
Shouldn't be.
Well, he's coming to the driveway pretty good speed. I went to the neighbors.
Oh, good morning, J Dog. Well, I scrolled back a little ways. I didn't see you.
Well, you got to look down around your knees for J Dog. He's just a pup. Poor little feller. Here's Hogleg's email. Okay, gotcha. I'll try to get that sent to you here in a little bit. Yeah, send me a picture at the top here, J Dog. What you're looking for. See if I got it. That would be better than that top that I got out there. I need a partial rail to go on that 18-footer, and I'll put that top on it. You wouldn't know, Curtis. Oh, UPS guy's driving like it's a Friday. I ain't never seen a Bahimi top for a 24-footer. What's it do? Cover half the boat? My boat's gonna look backwards when I'm doing it, but when I get done, but oh well. It's gonna be set up for fishing out the back and not the front. Thinking about doing neon green railings. I'm not sure yet. That way it'd be my logo color. Then it's got dark green carpet. I want to see if that old boy up there. I'm trying to figure out how we can get by doing this. I can lift it up with a motor hoist in the back. The front, we might be able to use the loader he's got, bring it down here and lift it. And set it down on some tires. I'd still like to be able to get up and walk around on it, you know. Put the new floor on it while it's sitting down there and carpet. Get it ready to go. It's going to have to be a good day to do it, though. Just kind of curious if I could put that on there with rhino lining underneath. How that would work on wood.
No,
But it'd probably be better just to put some kind of paint sealer on there. Flex seal would work. It would waterproof it. That's for sure. What time's it getting to be?
it's 10 o'clock. 6 minutes after
It-
10.
Oh, it is. I'm
Yeah.
about ready for this. Shut this down so I can get ready to go.
Yeah.
All righty, everybody. I appreciate you all coming in, hanging out this morning. Deck seed on it. What are you talking about, deck seed? Never heard of it. Deck seal. Good morning, Big Matt. We're getting ready to shut down. I got to run to town today. Got to pick up a few things. Get some business took care of. Maybe go live again as soon as I get in the vehicle. Who knows?
Just take
But I
extra
do.
batteries with you.
Yeah, I'm using one right now. It's down to 43% on the battery. But I do appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. Seeing what's going on. Waking up this morning with me. Take care and God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Anything you want to say?
No.
All right. See you, everybody. Take care. We'll catch you in a little bit. You too, Mike. Take care, buddy. And we're out of here.